Light a candle in the darkness. Light a candle in the night. Let the love of Jesus light us. Light a candle in the night.
The Zephaniah Trust was founded in 1994 to support the work of singer-songwriter John Froude. The Trust enabled John to leave his job in teaching and become an itinerant schools worker around Bradford, leading school assemblies and RE lessons. The work of the Trust has since grown and now employs 2 more frontline workers, percussionist Mark Drake and storyteller Julie Wilkinson. While the work of the Trust has grown, its core work still remains, assemblies. Every year, the Trust delivers over 200 assemblies in over 50 schools, reaching over 10,000 children throughout Bradford.
It just brightens up the day when John comes.
So if there's a bit of fun going on, it challenges the prejudice that Christians are dull, boring, and if there is a God, then he's very, very serious. So we do songs with actions, we have jokes, we enjoy ourselves.
And it tells you a lot about Jesus in lots and lots of fun ways.
There's something really special about sharing stories of my own life and from the Bible with children in assemblies. You know that when they leave the assembly hall that story will go with them.
They're really funny and I really enjoy them, and so do all of my friends.
Each year the Trust runs a programme of RE events, inviting children to explore issues around Christmas, Easter and their move to secondary school.
Rewind and Fast Forward is an annual series of events where we get groups from local primary schools. It's a fast-moving series of video clips and storytelling and games and quizzes and craft and discussion. And it's just a really good way of not just telling the Christmas and Easter stories, but giving the children some time and space to explore them. And then Fast Forward is a transition event looking at the move up to big school. And one of the best things is that it brings children from different primary schools together. They've got space to talk about some of the things they're worried about, some of the questions they might have.
Percussionist Mark Drake heads up the Repercussion Project, leading hand drumming classes on a weekly basis in 2 local primary schools.
It's about taking rhythm into schools and teaching children how to play African drums and South American drums. The idea of Repercussion is to take God's love into schools, letting children discover God in a new way, through fun with the drums, but also through becoming friends with them and showing them that actually God's love is all around.
The Bible Times exhibition links with local churches, and over the past year has visited 7 local congregations and has been visited by over 30 school and community groups. The project's headed up by John Froude.
The exhibition belongs to Stan and Brenda Woods. They've spent a lifetime collecting all kinds of artefacts, Bibles, replicas. They allow us to take it to places where we can invite children to come and look at it, adults to come and look at it, and it's such great fun talking about things that are in the Bible.
Loads of kids come, and just seeing their interest and their enthusiasm as they get hands-on, and it's good.
But it also means that the church members can find out more about the Bible, to actually see models of water bottles and lights and things which are mentioned in the Bible. It makes it more real for them and they enjoy it.
Julie coordinates the Open the Book project, supporting 3 teams of volunteers delivering Bible story assemblies in 3 local schools.
We went along to a meeting and discovered Zephaniah and have worked with Zephaniah and Julie ever since.
This was rekindling our enthusiasm for school assemblies.
We've found that the props that are provided really bring the stories alive and hold children's attention.
In addition, the Trust organises one-off events, holiday clubs and the annual Big Light Party, reaching more than 100 children each year.
Myself and the Zephaniah Trust have organised the Big Light Party for the past couple of years, bringing together all sorts of churches and volunteers, and we've just had loads and loads of fun. Lots of kids have come, we've had loads of volunteers just to provide an alternative to the celebrations of Halloween.
All this work is delivered free at the point of use. It's supported by our diamond churches and our regular givers. For all this support, we're extremely grateful. We'd like to invite you to support the Zephaniah Trust through regular prayer, perhaps volunteering at one of our events, or considering becoming one of our regular givers. We want to keep the light shining in dark places across this city.
This is my city. This is me. This is me.